which we gotta get into the monsters later. Holy fucking pajamas, dude. That's a whole different issue. Right now we gotta focus on the task at hand.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Doctor jumped in the elevator instead. Can't say I blame him. When you see the biggest monster you've been fighting the entire time put his arm around your kid like he's fucking your ex-girlfriend, I think I'd throw myself down an elevator shaft too.
Hey, that's a joke, son.
Is the money on the kid eating the worm? Let's see. I've been watching people die for 4 seasons. They still don't know what's going on. This show sucks. Great potential, dude. They had to turn it into a fucking rom-com. My pussy hurts. Ew.
What you think I am, huh? What you think I am, a fucking worm like you? I told you, man. I told you, don't fuck with me. I told you, no fucking kids. No, but you wouldn't listen. Right, you stupid fuck. Look at you now.
Welcome.
Alright, listen. We watched The Strain last year. Right now I'm watching Wayward Pines. Spoiler alert. If you have not watched the show yet, turn this off because I'm about to fuck up your viewing experience. I'm on season 1, episode 10. And
30 minutes and 33 seconds in.
the monsters come out a couple episodes ago, right? And we've been talking about how they look like kind of like the same as
Well,
the...
they look like Dracula. It's the old school Dracula.
Yeah, the old bald guy with the long fingernails. They look like... Except the strain monsters and these monsters are a little bit different because the strain monsters look like they're wearing pajamas. This one, the technology...
Well, just explain what you mean by pajamas.
Like they look like they're wearing onesies.
Yeah, but if it's the whole body.
It's the whole body, and their hands look like...
So it's like a onesie with a fucking zip-up hood.
And they're bald. All of them are bald, just like these monsters are bald. The difference is...
Do they have pointed ears too?
Are you looking at my ears?
Your ears?
Like
Yeah.
hair and sharp claws?
Yeah, they do.
And like weird fucking sharp-ass teeth?
Yeah. Look, I'll pull
and they're
up...
black, like demons.
Here, give me your phone. I'll pull up a picture of the strain monsters on your phone.
You can Google it.
I know, I'm looking for your Chrome.
Just cover her boobs.
No, it's not. They listen. Looking up cover her boobs now.
Pull it up.
Okay. The first thing that comes up is a big picture of a nug of weed. That's not what we're looking for.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
The big ones, the 4 main ones I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Those are the smaller ones.
Yeah, that's the same.
That's the same technology, except this one's a little more improved. So,
well, no, these are basically the same characters. It's just not. They don't have a retractable tongue in this one.
So these ones are zombies, kind of like they eat people and shit. But this is the deal. In the string,
big one is a nice looking bud.
Yeah, it looks weird though. Why is it? I guess it probably
it's called the fire.
Indoor grown.
Oh, and then the last two.
Monster cookies cannon string.
That sounds good.
Oh yeah, it does.
That chick, the one that we have, with the hybrid wolves, she falls in love.
Underworld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before they start to drink the blood, the elders.
Yeah.
They look like that.
So does the blade.
It's just these ones have more pointed ears. The ones that we're watching, and their teeth are a little bit all over the place.
Well, in the string, how the show ends. Spoiler alert again. But I already covered this earlier in the podcast. I think it was like episode 15, 16. What is that?
Weed.
I know it's a weed. Go up a little bit. Monster extracts, pink plus. I don't know if I would smoke that. Oh, blue monster strain. That probably is blueberry. Because blueberry doesn't exist anymore.
This one looks like their monster. A little bit just minus the tongue.
Yeah, it does. Well, how the strain ends is the guy from the House of Cards throws a bomb into the elevator shaft.
That's fucking turquoise.
What would you name this strain? Why don't you call it... You have to call it
Buddy
stupid
Blue.
Smurfs.
What'll he think up next?
Oh yeah,
Smurf, something like that.
Smurf Crush.
Yeah, Smurf Crush. Well, so it would have to be... If you're gonna call it
Blue
something
cheese.
Crush... Blue cheese is a real strain. I smoked that. Remember? That was the shit that tasted like,
Blue Diamond, maybe?
I know, you know what that would be? That would be a Kool-Aid thing. Because it looks like Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah. You know, the blue one?
No, this one looks like Kool-Aid.
Hawaiian Punch, that's what I would call the blue one.
Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch?
I would call it Hawaiian Punch.
Fruit juicy.
Because it's that same color that Hawaiian Punch is.
Oh, who's the blue monster from Monsters Inc.?
I don't know his name. I think he's got a person named like Fred or something.
They could have called it that.
But the guy throws a bomb in the elevator shaft, and that's how the show ends. Basically, his cliff notes. I'm not going through the whole thing. In this show, we're on episode 10. Now, a bunch of characters are in the fucking elevator. Blue monster strain. That one's purple. Mm-hmm. Purple monster. That's Hades right there. That shit looks good.
Monster OG.
But we smoked blue cheese. It was when we had the mango crush and the blue cheese. That was before I started going to the pain management doctor. That was the last weed that I smoked. Monster strain. Oh, it's apples. That one's apples. That might actually taste good. I wouldn't mind that. Green apple, Jolly Rancher, tasting weed.
Green monster.
That's my secret, Cat. I'm always angry.
That one looks alright. So I get maybe Monster is a company that is making it.
Imagine if it's the energy drink.
Ugh. Which, I mean, this shit's terrible. I'm keeping that in. Just because...
Stella Zamora! Jesus!
They're in the elevator and we're gonna see if he's gonna throw the bomb. Because he has a bomb in a backpack. And if he blows it up, and that's how this... I mean, obviously it's only the first season, so the show can't be over yet. I'm assuming the rest of this show is going to be about rebuilding civilization. But let's find out what happens.
And they kind of look like that monster a little bit, just without the eyes.
Monsters of Guillermo, I think. Oh, and they call them Abbeys. Which is a fucking dumb name. I guess I don't know, I forget what the full name of it is. It sounds like apparition, apparitionals, something like that. But apparition, I think, is a thing that you see that is not really there, like apparitions. Yeah, something like that.
Those Abbeys outside.
The attempted pronunciation of this word has been brought to you by...
A. The letter A.
Okay, look, he's climbing on top of the elevator.
Abnormal?
Now, if the main guy stays behind and blows up the elevator, it's the same show.
And then the elevator shoots up from the blast.
Yeah, which would make it like a fire tunnel.
There's a ladder!
Or they climb it, like a Warehouse 13 show.
Yeah.
I think it's like when they were trapped in the warehouse, they had to get out.
Alright, everybody's getting out of the elevator so far, except for the main guy. Except in this one, they're trying to get the kids to fuck. To rebuild popular.
Second gen.
Yeah.
Because they're considered the first gens.
Is his fucking beard drawn in? Did you see that?
It's not
Right here. It looks like it's colored in with marker.
It is colored in, but that's because his beard is thin. You know, it's probably
Wow.
It's a beard filler. It's like what we women do to our eyebrows after plucking them.
That's a goddamn shame. That's what that is. Have your beard, whatever it looks like. He's not coming. I'm sorry, son. I'm right behind you. Of course.
Please. Hey, come on. We gotta work as a team here. We gotta keep those things from coming up.
By the way, this guy's a terrible actor. I just want to point that out. I don't know what his name is, but he sucks. He has no range.
That's because he, action shit. Really,
He's
more of a hands-on action dude, not a vocalist.
Yeah, I'm gonna deliver everything the same way. When I'm upset, I sound like this, and when I'm mad, I sound like this.
He sounds like a smarter retard.
I mean, for fuck's sake, William Shatner's got more range than this fucking guy.
Well, both of them sound like how I sound in my head. You know.
Daddy Crane.
I only speak like this.
When you shit yourself, I'm gonna laugh. She's gonna shit herself one day, and I'm gonna laugh. It's gonna be one of the funniest things ever. She's gonna be a log just falling out of her pajama pants. Fucking dirtbag.
Just go. Go. Go.
Go on without me, son. I'm overacting. Underacting. And Vin Diesel sucks too, let's just put it out there. That guy can't fucking act for shit either. Oh, I'm angry. It's not the same guy. Shut up. At least Arnold can make you buy his tears, goddammit. Arnold's not the best, but he's the king of I'm gonna blow this fucking place up.
You tell me,
Who
is
is your
your
dad?
daddy and what does he do?
Here we go, wait for it, and then the big reveal is the guy's gonna make it out of the elevator. That's the big reveal. Wait, we're gonna sing. Oh yeah, take an axe to the elevator, that's smart. Fucking dopey asshole. Alright, there's one. 2, there's the bomb. He pulled that out of the book bag.
What do you mean he pulled it out of the book bag? He pulled it out of his pants.
Oh yeah, and I forgot, everything's under surveillance.
Oh, and this fucking asshole.
This, one chromosome away from a Down syndrome looking like motherfucker.
Big ass forehead.
They're gonna kill us.
It had a god complex.
I warned you that revealing the truth would be the death of Wayward Pines. But you wouldn't listen. Power defense.
I thought she was gonna like say goodnight.
To the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
No one else has to die, David. You can still
Say hello to my little friend.
You wanna play us? Okay.
You're only here because I chose you.
God complex.
What neither of you ever understood.
And I choose to fucking fight and live, motherfucker. It's your time to be a
It's about
reckoning.
something much greater than that. It's about the preservation of mankind.
So instead of wrecking them, so why didn't they just put them back in hibernation?
Everything to sow the seeds for its future.
Because that's not as dramatic.
Coming back to work.
It's coming. My ideas will live on long after I'm gone.
No. Your ideas end here.
snoop around.
Kill me. You can't kill my ideas. They're everywhere.
There's Johnny.
Mrs.
So-
Johnny.
Somebody shot him.
His sister.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's his sister.
Yeah, he said it was.
I wasn't here then for that. But she was looking at a photo.
Apparently, she was addicted to drugs. That matters for some reason because they brought it up in the show. He saved her life from addiction, and she. Well, I guess that's how it makes sense. He saved her from drugs, so she just did anything that he asked her to do, and she thought that it was for the betterment of everybody.
And how does she know that her own brother wasn't roofing her to make her more compliant?
Well, it doesn't even say what she was on, I don't think, so I don't know. But then again, the fucking cop guy in the beginning was also a drug addict. He got caught with heroin, they said. Alright, here we go, he's back in the elevator. Monsters are breaking through. We see their ugly ass hands.
No female monsters so far, but you see a little bit.
Hashtag feminism. Hashtag where's the female monsters?
Well, they're probably in a nest.
Comedy is subjective, Murray.
Yeah,
You know,
but
with the younger ones.
there might be females playing monsters, but that is weird. There are no female monsters. How are the monsters born? Do they hatch in eggs? We don't know. They don't ever cover that.
Well, remember they said that it's, the old world got their DNA changed slowly over time, and then they turned into that. So,
Yeah, but it doesn't say how do they populate. So he's having flashbacks right now.
his life is passing.
And there he goes. And explode. Yep. There's our fire tunnel. The main character has martyred himself.
And somehow he might survive.
Yeah. Oh, and the kid from Ozark is in this, as well as the lady from the original Men in Black movie, who was whacked in the beginning.
The necklace princess, whatever.
She was the
With
one.
the cockroach dude.
Yeah, the guy from Law and Order comes in, and they wipe her memory out a whole bunch of times, and they tell her to go on a shopping spree or whatever.
Yeah, and then she remembers.
Yeah. Oh, the kid just got whacked with shrapnel. He's gonna go in a coma now for a season.
Or he's dead now.
Yeah.
Because that was the back of his fucking head.
He would have dead. He would have dead. He would have died. He would have dead.
Still unconscious.
Stupid. Oh, apparently the lady that's behind all this, Pam, was the most evil motherfucker that there was in the beginning. But apparently she's been behind the scenes orchestrating and quarterbacking this whole deal. You know, she's running the West Coast offense. She's calling as she goes.
What is all this?
People are in hibernation. Wayward Pines is the future.
No more surveillance.
I thought it said 18 future, but that's because, it's too close.
This looks a lot like the basement in Austin Powers. You know, when they're in the volcano.
It might be the same set, just altered.
This is it.
Oh, when he's driving in the car?
Yeah.
The last of humanity.
That would be pretty funny
Because
if
they
it was.
do reuse sets.
And then we're gonna find out if they revitalize people. If the doctor gets put into one of those hibernation bins, then that means that...
Yeah, but he's dead. How can he be hibernating?
Well, they're gonna put him in the thing and put him to sleep and surgery his brain up, make him a hybrid monster thing. I feel like this movie or this show was taken from Resident Evil.
And also the vampire one I was talking about.
Underworld.
Yeah.
Where is everyone?
Who's everyone?
Why are you dressed like that?
I'm sorry, sir. Do I know you?
How long was I unconscious?
8 years.
That's why she still looks like a teenager.
Yeah,
How long?
that sucks. He could have banged her too.
3 years, 4 months.
3 years and 4 months he's been in a coma.
I woke up out that coma 2001.
They're still listening after they just said no surveillance. See? They put him back in the animated suspension, they call it. So apparently now everybody hates the father, who is the only reason why anybody in this dumb fucking Lego town is alive. And they kept the kid in hibernation because they think that he is like him. This writing doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm not the greatest writer in the fucking world, but I mean, where's the consistency, God damn it? I was just bitching about this when we watched Medium. No consistency at all whatsoever. Oh, I dream about shit that I couldn't prevent from happening. And then
Only half of the time.
when I touch items now, I see shit that's happening, or people can take over my body sometimes. But my boss knows about it, but we all try to keep it from him as if he doesn't know about it.
And he always acts surprised when I'm doing something involuntary because somebody took it over my body.
Yeah.
Like she ran over somebody.
Yeah, the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit I've ever seen. Oh, we're gonna kill every character.
She killed a guy. She killed a drug dealer. She chopped off a lady's, the dead lady's hand that had in her body.
And we're gonna kill every character at least 3 times a season.
Well, that's because, life isn't fixed.
No, it's not, but they took away the value of killing a character. Because you never know, like, the first 2 times they did it was like, okay, I see what the point is. But after a while, they're using the same thing over and over again. It makes you not be connected to the character anymore.
I thought, she was gonna be like, you can't move, your legs are cut off.
It was, she hobbled him like they did Kathy Bates did in Misery to Paul.
Paul, do you know about the early days of the Kimberley diamond mines? Do you know what they did to the native workers who stole diamonds? Don't worry, they didn't kill them. That would be like junking a Mercedes just because it had a broken spring. No, if they caught them, they had to make sure they could go on working. But they also had to make sure they could never run away. The operation was called hobbling.
Oh, this fucking...
You're fucking shit.
Is a cop now?
Yeah.
What a cunt lapper. And he's eating ice cream too. Can we stop it
with
the
bubble gum in his mouth?
Yeah, nobody does that. If you do that, shoot yourself.
Where did you learn your trade, you stupid fucking cunt, you idiot?
If you are chewing bubble gum and eating ice cream, your bubble gum is going to be rock solid.
And you need mental help. Nobody chews bubble gum and eats ice cream at the same time, let alone ice cream with chunks of something in it, say raisins or whatever, chocolate chips, whatever. You don't.
That's gonna mix in with your bubble gum.
Ugh, it's disgusting. Okay, now we have an I Am Legend situation going on here. Waterhead has a statue contributed to him now. Yeah. David Fincher, Wayward Pines, visionary. Where is this gonna go? I don't know. Unless it got canceled after the first season.
Oh shit.
Okay, so now they're hanging people like in the dream that I had. And they have signs on them that says do not try to leave. So they're making examples out of people and they're hanging them like cartels would.
Unless they try to leave and they get attacked and they take their bodies and hang them as a reminder.
Aberrations, yeah, that's the name of it.
Aberrations.
But okay, so check this out, right? According to according to the timeline of this show, the world we're 2,000 years in the future, whatever. But when
the last one is from 2014.
The guy that was working with this dude in the Secret Service set him up to go into this pilot program. And the Earth existed fine.
But I think
normal.
that's because he wanted to be with that wife.
Yeah, who went and chased after the guy anyway.
Yeah.
But they were saying that the world didn't exist before that. This doesn't...
Because he said, it's too late.
I don't get it.
He's already in the program.
So how do we know that this doesn't even seem like it would really exist? In this timeline, if the other world still exists, I mean, they're using it...
I thought that it was a jail at first.
I don't want to get out of here.
You don't.
And that dude from
This town for monsters outside.
from that music thing.
Empire.
Yeah. So why wouldn't they just expand the gate slowly?
I don't
Add
think
more
the
people?
monsters are real. Like, I think the monsters were made from the old people somehow.
The old world?
The people that they put into the sleeper things, they get turned into the monsters.
The ones
And
that
those
can't
monsters,
handle the deep sleep?
those monsters get blocked in. And then they built another town
In the middle.
in the middle of
Control.
that, which blocked that in to give the people in the town the illusion that the monsters have taken over the world, when in fact they really didn't, and this is just one big social experiment that's being run by the government for some reason.
Like
Could
a
be,
police town.
yeah, that's what I think is happening. I can't,
To see how far you can control somebody by fear.
I can't prove it yet.
I know, well, because we're on season 2 now.
Yeah, so I guess
Episode 1.
I'll leave this here and we'll watch it, and if the next big thing that happens, I guess I'll pick it up from there.
Here we go! He'd done it. He'd finally gone and done it.
I'm sorry. Who did what, Mr. Kircher? Mr. Kircher?
Jack. He hated my parents. He's always hated my parents. He'd been threatening to kill them forever.
I see. So, where's Jack now?
Come on now.
At Laughing Birds on Twitter, at Laughing Birds Pod Instagram.
I know you know. I know they told you all about him. You know exactly where he is.
Well, no, I'm sorry. This is the first I've heard of him.
He's here. He's inside me, listening. He can hear every word you say.
Really? That's amazing.
It is.
So may I speak with Jack?
No. I'm sorry. Jack's not speaking today. It hurts when Jack talks.
Really, this will just take a second.
No. You won't do it. It hurts.
Yes, it hurts, I understand.
He said it hurts, you fat, bald bastard.
Son of a bitch. Big fat fucking whoppy fingers touching everything. Whoa! Okay. Oh.
Come on.
Look, dude, I say it so you don't have to. Because that's what I am. This is the second half of what I think I'm going to name unintentional comedy. Because sometimes some things happen that are not meant to be funny, but god damn it, are they hilarious, dude. Fuck me running. I can't take it anymore. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. We started with Wayward Pines, which if you took a shot every time somebody in the show said that it's snowing outside, what the fuck? Well, I don't. It's February, douchebag. That's what it's supposed to do. Fuck out of here, bro. No, stop it. Stop it. The snow hurts. So does the rain. Fuck off, will you? If you took a shot every time somebody said Wayward Pines. You would die of alcohol poisoning by the end of the first episode. It's almost like they have to remind you what the fucking show is called. Like the producers forgot.
Shut up about it, you depressing fucking jerk!
What it's called. And then there's this. But we'll get to that. By the way, let me just wrap up Wayward Pines here. In the second season, they finally introduce a female monster. Now, I was joking around with the feminism shit because it's funny. It's funny to say some shit like that because somewhere somebody's actually mad.
The fuck do you know about it?
Which is ridiculous because there's women throughout the show. It'd be different if it was a whole sausage party the entire time and there would be a reason for a woman to be there, and yet there's not one because this person hates women. That's different. But we're not talking about that. The idea was there's all dude monsters. How do these monsters become more monsters? How do they populate? How do they become more? You know, what happens? Do they hatch? You know, do they fucking whatever? I don't know. Are they asexual? Who the fuck knows? So the big reveal in the second season, spoiler alert, it gets canceled in the second season. The big reveal is that there is a woman. Apparently the woman runs the whole tribe, dude. She's running the whole shit. She's like the guy in I Am Legend when Will Smith takes the lady to his lab. They do the very same thing. I swear to God, this show rips off of I Am Legend and the other show that I can't remember now. Fuck. What was it? I don't remember. Monsters. The Strain. It's only what the fucking intro is, douche. Which, if you're not aware, shots from the podcast I did on The Strain, which I don't even know how long ago that was. It doesn't matter. Maybe I have the file still. Can I look in properties and see what episode number that was? I mean 6 hours. It's not 6 hours long. Maybe I had it for 6 hours. I don't know. Was I not? I don't think I was labeling them back then. Okay. I don't know what number it is. You can find it. It's called The Strigoi. It's easy to find. Anchor, iTunes, blah, 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 blah. You know what it is already. If you don't, how the fuck are you listening to this right now? It's a good question. Rob is off the two things. But the big reveal is that, you know, they have a woman in the lab. She runs shit. The ending of the show is one of the worst things I've ever seen. Not that the show itself was any fucking good to begin with. Matt Dillon sucks as an actor.
I thought we understood each other, right? I don't give two shits about you or your family. Or what do you take it up the ass? Hey, fuckface, where you going?
That's who that is. That's who that fucking guy was. 90210, right? I think. Let's see. 90210. Is this fuck ass in here? Let's see. He fucking sucks, dude. I'm not sorry. He sucks. I think he's a terrible actor. You've seen him in one thing and you're judging his entire career on one performance. Well, you know, what do you want from me? Ugh. I hate this fucking show. Can't stand it. Can't fucking stand it. Do you know why? Because it's not meant for me. That's why. Who is in it? God damn it. Full cast and crew. Chipperson. That's not really who it is. I don't give a fuck about directors. Like, I know who any of these people are. And maybe I should. Sorry. Series cast. Is this fucking douchebag? No, that's Luke Perry. I don't know who people are.
Fucking bullshit!
I don't know who people are. Does he even look similar? I bet you he doesn't. Not the whole page. No, he don't look nothing like him. He doesn't look anything like him. Oh, he's dead. Fuck. This guy died. How are you in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood if you're dead, dude? Maybe he filmed it before, stupid. No, you're probably right. What did he do in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I don't like this website. I don't know what y'all did to it, but you fucked it up. It was good the way it was before. I put Tim Dillon. It's not Tim Dillon. That's a different guy. I did it again. I did it twice. You seen it. I did it 2 times. Yeah, please. I looked him up because I was talking to my friend about this earlier. This guy blows, dude. Can't fucking... Horrible. You know what it is? He's got no range in this television show. That's all it is. Everything sounds the same. You already made all these points already. Outsiders. Rumblefish, he said is good. Wild Things. I remember, kinda. Something about Mary. That movie's not that great. Oh, how dare you. Yeah. Fuck you. Tex, that's how I know him. What does that say about me? I don't even like westerns, dude. But that's how I know him. Tex. That's who he is. In my head. Beautiful Girls, Liar's Moon. I don't know any of this other stuff. Maybe No Country for Old Men? No, it's Bad Country. Where did you get the rest of that from? Fucking Momo. 2019. Old Dogs. I've not seen any of these. Maybe I should watch something. Why? Look, the guy has had a career since the year I was born. Obviously, he's doing something right. Or he's sucking a whole lot of dick. Either way, he's made quite a career for himself. It wasn't that great of a show. But he's just terrible. They replace him with some other guy later on in the series who is, I buy it. What he says, what he's selling, I buy it. You know, pretty good. But the end of the show is literally I Am Legend.
Promise my friend I will say hello to you today. Hello.
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 Is it me you're looking for?
Please say hello to me. Please say hello to me.
Except at the end, there's a character who takes all the deadly viruses, all of them, and injects herself with smallpox and whatever other bullshitty thing. And then she goes over the gate and all the monsters eat her. And that's the end of the fucking show. Except at the very end, even though they were clearly setting up for a 3rd season, didn't happen, it got canceled. But at the very end of the show, the last clip that they show you is these monsters that are in the woods and it's rocking a baby. That's it. That's the end. That's the fucking end. Fuck you. Fuck you. I wasted my goddamn time. But it gave me something to talk about. And I did watch the whole thing because it was like a hate watch. Not angry. Just hate watch. Like, dude, this had so much potential. And you ruined it, dude. Ruined it. This, on the other hand, this is a different type of hate watch. This show is a different type of hate watch. Yes, please pull him up. Please pull him up. Oh, let me get out of the way. Okay. Do you see this man's fucking head? This right here? This Homer Simpson M he has on his head bothers the fuck out of me. I don't know why. Maybe because it looks like it's penciled in. I have no proof of that. Oh, well, season 6 unlikely to come. Well, at least I know that apparently it got canceled. This show, the final season is season 4. I shouldn't have looked at this because now I know when it's going to end. This show is terrible. Fucking, who is this guy? This guy reminds me of David Carradine. This dude right here. Nope. I'm not accessing you dicks, son. Cast. That guy's a fucking creeper, dude. That guy's a fucking creeper, dude. I can't wait until somebody blows his fucking head off. I'm super excited for that to happen. Fuck that piece of shit. Pedophile and raping motherfucker. Scumbag. The guy is a good actor. That dude's a good actor because as corny as some of his lines are, I buy the character. Like, I believe that this dude could be a real guy. He sells it. Because when you're a creep like that, you really do have to sell it. Because if you don't sell it, people will see right through it. Immediately. I mean, this show is ridiculous. Everything that could happen, happens. For these guys. And it's all beneficial. What am I talking about? Well, I'm trying to pull up the deal for the show. Michael Schofield is a desperate man in a desperate situation. His brother Lincoln Burrows was convicted of a crime he did not commit and was put on death row. So far, sounds great. Michael holds up a bank to get himself incarcerated alongside his brother in the Fox River Penitentiary. Then sets in motion a series of elaborate plans to break Lincoln out and prove his innocence. Once out of jail, their peril isn't over. The brothers must flee to escape recapture and battle intricate political conspiracy that puts everyone's life at risk. Is that what that word is?
Intricate.
Fuck yeah, son. I did it for once. Damn right. I could read. Fuck yeah. Public school. So, if you didn't know that they break out, spoiler alert, I guess that's in the deal of the show. But I mean, come on, bro. It's so... it's fake tension. Fake tension kills me. I mean, you know what I like about shows like The Sopranos? They have fucking balls. Spoiler alert again, if you haven't seen it, bro. What are you doing with your time? Sopranos, Godfather, Goodfellas, Casino. Watch, The Godfather's a long watch, dude. Smoke a joint, get a coffee, eat some lasagna, whatever you want to do with your life. But make sure you put some time off to the side to really dissect it. It might take you a little bit to get through it, but it's worth it. It's worth it. But, you know, Pussy was a rat, right? And when they whacked Pussy, nobody thought Pussy was gonna get whacked. Nobody saw that. I mean, of course you thought, like, no way, they're not gonna. Yeah, they are. Pussy sleeps with the fucking fishes. That's not a euphemism. It wouldn't be. If I said Pussy smells like the fishes, that might. I don't know. When did The Sopranos end? Let's look that up. Because this was a theory that I had working. Yes. When did it end? 2007. So that means that my theory could possibly work. Final episode date was June 10, 2007. This show started in 2005. So that means I'm not fucking crazy. Because I have a memory of her mom watching this show. And I remember thinking, this show sucks. And then the second thought that I had was, people are just looking to find something to fill that Sopranos gap. And I think that's what this show is trying to be. Except the difference is, in The Sopranos, I mean, sure, you can look at it now and you can tear it apart and talk about how bad it is or whatever. I love it. I don't care. But I like crime shit. I like stuff like that. You know, just, I don't know. I don't need to explain it to you, okay? Because I don't know how to explain it. How about that? But here's the deal, dude. Alright, they're building their way out. They're tunneling their way out of a fucking prison. So what happens? They're tunneling their way out of the fucking corrections officer break room. Let that sink in for a moment. And of course, while they're all on their prison job duty with their big 19 cents an hour, none of these guys come in for a break. That's odd to me, but whatever. I'm sure it's possible, who knows. My favorite thing, and this occurs through the whole show, and I just finished season 1, and I'm aggravated, out of my fucking mind. But I'm gonna finish watching it because how can you not? You know, a SEAL will go to walk up the yard to go to the break room. The guy will peek out the door and he'll say, "The bull is coming," right? And they'll go, "Oh fuck, let's get it together." And it takes them like 10 minutes to do what they have to do. And that whole time, Michael Myers is walking down the fucking yard, dude, at a quarter mile an hour, and it takes him 10 minutes to walk 3 fucking feet. Stop it. I can't buy it, dude. This type of shit happens the whole time, where they're getting away in the last second, where you know it's just been dragged out to make the show work, because it would end. The show would end if it worked any other way. There are tense moments that are genuine, but they're generally overshadowed by, we have to make this moment last longer than it should, which in turn takes the genuine feel away from the moment, in my opinion. It's rough, dude. But I'm going to finish watching it because I need to see how this ends. I mean, just the idea, the setup of the show is well done. There's an Illuminati presence. Vice President, for some reason, wants to pin a murder on this fucking guy, whoever he is, which I don't think they ever go into specifically why they chose him. Not yet. Right? So, they pin a murder on this fucking guy. He goes on death row. Now his brother decides, I'm going to go to prison and I'm going to get him out. How does he do this? Well, he decides to go, never getting a tattoo done. Has never gotten a tattoo in his life. Decides to go to a tattoo artist and get, I don't know, his whole upper body done. What? Both arms down to his fucking hands, complete chest, stomach, entire back, inked, all of it, inked. We're meant to believe this guy has studied blueprints to the prison, and he has gotten them tattooed on his body with different designs and shit to cover it up, which it took the FBI all the fucking 10 seconds to figure out that that's what was going on, which doesn't even make sense that they figured it out that quickly. Like, how is this going to work if they know where he's going? I don't know. I had to watch it and see. So this fucking idiot decides to go and... Wait a minute. The brother gets locked up because of a debt he owes somebody 90 grand. Apparently, he took this loan out to give to his fucking brother to go to college. So maybe the vice president knows the loan shark? And they work for the company. Whoa, shit, son. Holy fuck, where did you come up with that? They could have been named anything else. The company. Yuck. Anyway. This guy decides, I'm gonna go rob a bank. Armed, hold up everybody with $1 million in cash already and tell them to open the vault, knowing they can't open it. So I intentionally get caught to go to prison. Just to break this fucking guy out. And now I don't know what happens. 8 dudes get out altogether so far. That's what's happened. Now, there's a couple of parts throughout this show that bother me, specifically with the puking and all that. One part specifically aggravates me. Because we don't need to see it every time. If you want to establish a point, do it once. If it's a reoccurring thing, why do we constantly need to see it happen? You could argue it's easier to paint the picture. Whatever excuse you want to use. It's unnecessary. It's filler, which is what this show should have been called. Prison food, aka filler. That's what the show should have been called, because that's what the fuck it is. It's fake bologna sandwiches that they get out of cloned fucking pigs somewhere in the world, right? I'm off today. It's cold. I'm hurting. You know, everyone's not gonna be a fucking winner, dude. As simple as that. But, oh yeah, I was gonna say I forgot. I remembered. So, this dude winds up going into the psych ward, right? And I'm butchering the show. This is why I don't do this. Because I'm too all over the place to be able to keep up with the premise of a show. But here's what I'm getting at. This guy talks to a dude in a psych ward who figured out at some point what his tattoos were all about. Guy's medicated, therefore he has to get this guy to get rid of his fucking pills in order for him to remember what the design is on his fucking tattoos, because he got burned trying to escape whatever bullshit subplot. You know? So, this guy makes this other dude puke a bunch of times. We don't need to see it. I don't understand what the point is. So just look at, if you're like me and you have that problem, just keep the remote by you. There's going to be a couple of times where you're going to need to use it. Most of the time, you can see it coming. Luckily, you can see it coming, so you have the chance to stop it beforehand. But I mean, I'm not even going to bother probably talking about this show unless it's something fucking crazy happens. I mean, the whole show in and of itself, the fact that it even exists is fucking crazy. But I guess that's enough of that, because I'm not the show recap guy, but we all know that. Let's see, M. Night Shyamalan, this fucking guy, he made, what's it called? Wayward Pines. Westwood Pines, I almost said. Okay, so, Sixth Sense, I know. Split, I know. Glass, I know. Signs, fucking please. Okay, don't know all this. The Devil, I don't remember that one. I know I watched it. That's it. I thought he made a lot more than that. These are just his movies. Fuck, I don't want to do this, dude. I really don't. It's not interesting at all to me. I don't care. I'm not invested. There's people that are invested in this shit. You want their take on this, go check them out. You know what I mean? I'm not this guy. I can't do this. I can look at this shit in my personal time and out of curiosity, but that's as far as it goes. I don't waste time thinking about this bullshit nonsense. Let's hang this up. Let's get out of here. There's no sense in it. No reason to keep it going. I mean, we have 26 minutes and 38 seconds in what I already started. So we're roughly at about 40 minutes. So you know what, it's going to be short this week. That's all. I'm not going to go crazy. If I manage to find something else to stitch in with this, which I doubt, don't get your hopes up, but I'm just gonna leave this here. It doesn't look. I mean, sometimes I go over. Most of the time, I go over. This week is a little bit under. I don't want to. I'm not interested. It only took me so long to do this because I really didn't want to do it. And I'm only doing it because I already invested half of the day editing the first half of this. Otherwise, I would not have even bothered to do this at all. I should just call this spoilers. But I won't. Unconventional comedy. Because that's what this is. It's goddamn hilarious. When you're supposed to feel tense, it can make you laugh. If you try to just sit back and enjoy it for what it is, you might actually enjoy it. If you don't take it too seriously. You can't take it too seriously. I'm sure this is somebody's favorite fucking show. Look, I know you can shit on what I like all day. But and it got 4.9. It's the best I've ever seen? What? Wentworth is about a lesbian prison, dude. This is different. How the fuck can you even... Ugh. Stop it. Get me out of here. The best you've ever seen. What the fuck do you watch, bro? Are you crazy? The best. I got some shit you should maybe check out, dude. Oh, your stale crime mafia shit. There's other stuff. Lie to Me is a great show. Great show. Check that out. That's interesting. I mean, of course, it has shit, tropes and everything else. All television does. It always will. That's the way it's designed. But I'm out of here, dude. That's it. That's my time. I gotta go. Dude, fuck off, Spotify. I'm not putting your app on because I tried to listen to Presence yesterday and y'all wouldn't let me. So, fuck you. Kept on malfunctioning. Was trying to listen to the goddamn Styles P album while I was freezing my balls off walking to the store. So, we're putting Spotify in timeout. But before you do, if you haven't already, you should check out Laughing at Birds on Spotify, iTunes, Anchor, and other podcast platforms. Check your local listings. Go fuck yourselves. I will catch you all next Saturday.